Why are Barcelona allowed to sign Braithwaite outside the transfer window? In case you hadn't noticed, the transfer window is closed. Yet, Barcelona have confirmed the February signing off of an unlikely €15 million new recruit to complement Lionel Messi and Antoine Griezmann in attack. The transfer of Martin Braithwaite to Barcelona from Leganes has been contentious for a number of reasons. It has occurred outside of the usual transfer window periods, with the January cutoff deadline having passed on January 31st. As well as that, the nature of the deal has upset Leganes, who have complained to the Spanish football authorities that it leaves them at an unfair disadvantage. So why are Barcelona allowed to sign the Denmark striker at all? The reason this curious transfer at an equally weird time has been allowed is simple. La Liga rules allowed Barcelona 15 days to sign an emergency replacement for Ousmane Dembele, who's joined Luis Suarez on the long-term injury list. In cases where players have been ruled out of action for 5 months or longer, it is deemed that an emergency transfer or a signing is a reasonable request and administrators can facilitate it. Rather than making do with their €107 million French forward or their Argentinian number 10, Barcelona activated the €15 million release clause in Braithwaite's contract. The Catalan club were given the green light to sign Braithwaite within RFEF regulations, which stipulate that a player can be brought in if they are a free agent or if they are contracted to another club in La Liga. Since they were replacing Dembele, the replacement signing had to be like for like, that is, another forward, and a time limit of 15 days was put in place. But why is the Braithwaite to Barcelona transfer considered unfair? Barcelona have not broken any rules, but the signing of Martin Braithwaite from Leganes in the middle of February totally compromised the integrity of La Liga. The transfer of Braithwaite to Barcelona has placed Leganes in a difficult position because it has seen them lose a key player while also being unable to sign a replacement. While Barcelona are pushing for La Liga glory, Leganes find themselves at the other end of the table fighting against relegation, and Braithwaite was their top goal scorer. His departure for Camp Nou serves to compound the difficulties faced by Los Pepineros, who had already been forced to contend with losing striker Youssef En-Nesyri to Sevilla in January. Leganes General Director Martin Ortega told reporters, "We consider that there is a regulation that is unfair from which Barcelona has benefited. The one who is damaged by this is Leganes." The club are attempting to minimize their difficulty by appealing to the Spanish football authorities for a chance to sign a replacement for Braithwaite. Barcelona paid a fee of €18 million to Leganes in order to bring Braithwaite to Catalunya. Leganes were forced to accept the bid, as it met the Denmark international's release clause. The 28-year-old has agreed a 4.5-year deal with the Blaugrana, and his new release clause has been set at €300 million, which is quite a jump from his previous buyout clause. A native of Esbjerg, Braithwaite played for his local team in Denmark before making a move to League One side Toulouse in 2013 to 2014. He later made the switch to England's Championship, where he played for Middlesbrough for 2 seasons. His time in England was punctuated by loan moves to Bordeaux and Leganes. Braithwaite made a permanent move to Leganes in the summer of 2019, scoring a total of 10 goals in 43 La Liga appearances for the club before transferring to Barcelona in February 2020. He has been a regular member of the Denmark international squad since making his debut in 2013 and played for his country at the 2018 World Cup. He will become the 5th Danish player to line out for Barcelona, following in the footsteps of Allan Simonsen, Michael Laudrup, Thomas Christensen, and Ronnie Eklund.